algorithm competitions, I never really intended to be the very good guy. And it was same for the marathon matches. So it really turned out that because I was trying really hard to be an all-arounder, one thing that Panik didn't mention is that I never wanted to go to the computer science school. I actually wanted to be an actor, and I have very poor speech skills, so now you know why I didn't go there. But the point is, because I was trying to be an all-arounder, I actually acquired all of the skills required for the marathon matches. There's just no point in having very nice specialty. News can say otherwise, but really you can use general knowledge and apply it to any other area, and you will be mastering that area in a few months instead of classic 10,000 hours, which is another stupid saying. Okay. So let's wrap things up. Okay, so because my whole talk was very, very theoretical and mostly confusing, not really on the point, so I wanted to give you some actually on-hand advice. And let's go one by one. Don't be results-oriented. So this is actually a pretty common term in poker. The idea is that if you're setting your short-term goals, like you want to be red on Top Coder, you want to be red on Code Forces, this is the stupidest I think you can come up with. You shouldn't ever set your goals that are not entirely based on what you're doing. For example, you cannot set your goals that you will win a contest, because it doesn't depend only on you. It depends if some problems are broken, it depends if you are well rested, it depends if other teams are performing good or poorly. It just doesn't make any sense. It's the best way to get depressed. Usually when you're setting goals, you should do something like, I will spend 20 hours on solving programming contests during that week. You should set goals which only have a positive outcome. Okay, the next one I talked about a bit, so let's forget. Grinding specific types of problems is the least effective method of training. So, as far as I know, a lot of people do it, and I'm guessing the reason is that they don't want to spend time on all of that stuff I talked about for the last 20 minutes. They don't want to spend time prioritizing what they should learn. They don't want to spend time thinking out what they will gain. It's just like, it's completely mindless process. Okay, another one is not here, but there's often discussion whether you should compete in contests or you should just do some training. One of the main reasons why you should do contests and don't do online judges is that during the contest you have an adrenaline rush, you will have much better memory. When you are solving problems on the online judges, you most probably won't remember them because they were not important part of your life. When you're doing contests, you usually care about the rating. So we can call it a life hack, just to have a better memory. The next one, essentially it says that it's good to be lazy. Every lazy person has to analyze if the thing that they are doing is actually worth it. So, for example, I have to, take the trash out. So I think that, well, it doesn't stink that much. I probably have room for a few another bags, so I won't waste 5 minutes of my life. So it's same for the contest. You actually don't have to compete in every possible contest because you will get tired, you will lose your motivation. You should generally ask, every time you have to do anything, you should ask yourself, what's the point of this? And after few months, few years of doing so, you will be able to answer most of those questions that I talked about earlier. Winning sucks. Yeah, that's actually, well, that's what Przemyslaw talked about. So when you are winning, you don't get any feedback on what you are doing wrong. So and at the same time, when you are horribly losing, so as Przemyslaw said, you want to be in the middle of your success rate, or at least somewhere in the middle. Okay, and the last thing, second to last thing is you don't really need a coach. So the coach is the guy that tells you what you should do, and it makes you lazy, so you don't ask those questions yourself. And because programming contests are such a great way to get any feedback, you can actually use programming contests to be able to coach yourself and apply this gained knowledge to pretty much every other part of your life. Okay, and yeah, have fun. So, because that's the reason why we got here, probably. Okay. Do I have more of this? No. Okay, so thank you for listening to my very, very confusing talk. I hope you didn't fall asleep. And I actually don't know if there were supposed to be questions.
Yes, thank you, Psycho. So we definitely have a few minutes for any questions you have for either Misho or Psycho. So I have a microphone here, so please raise your hand and I'll come by. Come on, don't be shy. There you go.
You told us about coaches that nobody know you better than a coach, but I think that it is applicable if we are talking about single contestant, but if we are talking about team, maybe one person who can look from the side to the team and to see how it works, it will be good.
The idea of not getting a coach is, well, the whole idea is to be, to have some long-term gains. So in theory, you can have a coach that will actually explain every decision of his, and he will transfer his knowledge onto you. But well, honestly, I never ever met such person, so it's just the safest, safer way to train as your own coach. I'm not sure if that answers.
Thanks.
Any more? If you ask a question, the team gets already a solved problem for tomorrow. Still no? Wow. Oh, there you go. That did it. Sorry, I was lying.
So in Misho's presentation, there was a line that goes linearly down with skill. So the more skillful you are, the less probability you have of solving the problem?
Yes, so the example I had there were like 4 different tasks selected from, I think that those were from top coders, from past competitions. And this one was a very old one that had a confusing problem statement, and it actually turned out to be broken, so people submitted all kinds of stuff that didn't solve the question that was being asked because they didn't understand the statement. And actually the guys who are more skilled were more likely to be confused by the statement. So this was how a pathological case shows up on the graphs, but normal tasks will never look like that.
So this actually comes up in real contests?
If it does, and you are the contest organizer, it basically means you suck.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
Thank you.
Any more? I shouldn't have said I was lying so quickly. Okay, in that case, so we have a break now. We'll restart at 4:30, and before that, I will mention again, don't forget your t-shirts and bracelets. See you again at 4:30.